Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter The Swish Gaming, Facebook The Swish Gaming, and Twitch The Swish Gaming. Today we're going to try out some more Jewel decks. Last week we tried out a few of them. We played Blue-Black Jewel and went 4-1 in a league, and I think that deck actually top 8 of the challenge this weekend too, so pretty cool. We played the challenge ourselves on Friday, I think it was. We went 3-2 with the black-red tree deck, and then I was a moron and conceded or basically dropped the last round because I thought my breakers were good enough to lock up a top 32. They were not, so I did not top 32 that, so I definitely should have just played the last round. I dropped because I couldn't top 16 and just didn't realize how the breaker system worked on Moto, so that was really stupid of me, but whatever. Not the biggest of deals. What up, DBZ? How's it going, man? But anyway, we had a lot of fun with that Jewel deck. I brewed up a lot of builds of Jewel that we're going to play throughout the week. This is going to be the first one. It's blue-red. I think Torch Tower is really good right now with the popularity of Amalia. I also think this deck hopefully will be pretty okay into Vampires because of all the Bank Busters and Tomes and stuff. Got some tiers for Vein Ripper post-board. But we'll just kind of see how it plays out. Obviously, Torch is good into Phoenix, too. Yeah, so we're going to try that out. I added more Mirrex to this build. I really felt that the blue-black one should have been playing more of this. Dykeman got that drip. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Anyway, though, this deck looks pretty sweet. Should be fun. Blue-black went well for us, so we'll see how this goes. We've got Fable, obviously, which is an upside to being red as well, and a couple of Fires of Victory. Pretty cool card. Card I'm thinking about trying eventually in one of these builds is Search for Azcanta. I really like that the jewels can tap for search, but well, I know what drip is, but I don't understand how any of this is drip. I thought drip is when we got foils. Like pretty decks. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to play this as our first deck, and then later we might try out a variation of blue-red with Narset Dazen doing in it. If you think about if we want to do this next, I also have multiple Yorion builds with Jewel. We'll see if we even get through the first league. This one's probably going to be a little bit slower of a deck than the mono blue deck. All right, fair enough, DBZ. Well, I don't know then. Oh, I see. I see. How do I have drip? Anyway, real quick before we hop into the gameplay, let's remind everybody of our subscriber goals we've got going on. Once we hit 50 Twitch subscribers, we're giving away an Outlaws of Thunder Junction booster box. Once we hit 75, we're giving away From the Vault Realms, and once we hit 100, we're giving away a Lightly Played Tundra. Also, let's give a shout out to Daybreak Games for allowing us to partner with them and be part of the content creator program. Without them, I would not be able to play all these brews, which is really cool. I would definitely not be playing all these decks on my own account, which should both tank my elo and spew off a bunch of play points. So it's really nice to be able to test these decks and still kind of let us do some brewing in a format that's really a little stale right now, if we're being honest, given that Amalia, Phoenix, and Vampires have really been dominating. But this will be a fun one. I'm excited to try it out. With all that being said, let's get ready to hop in. I'm gonna be honest. What is this? We were 1-3 in a league with mono blue. I don't really understand why it's saying I'm 1-0. There's no way that's right. How can I can look at the league, right? Yeah, there we go. Pioneer League. What is going on here? There we go. All right, I was about to say yeah, I'm not playing this mono blue deck anymore. I don't really know what's going on here, but we're going to just let this one go. This deck was not good. I would not advise playing this to anybody. The mono blue deck that we played last Thursday. I am going to drop, and we're going to play blue red. All right. Igloo boy. Savage. Savage. All right. Let's do this. Let's use our play points. I'm going to set up a gamble for everybody, too. I assume, hopefully, Derek will be in here soon as well. Oh, there he is. There he is. What up, pal? How you doing? All right, well, we're going to do 3 match wins. Can we get 3 match wins with this? I think that's a very reasonable prediction. What if you want to add a card? Too late. It's too late. We already started the league. Next time. Let me pay for that. What card do you want to add, Chris? This deck needs a Dino. Can the Dino at least have an activated ability so we can use Jewel? I don't know what we're playing, but I've got the under, he says. You guys are funny, man. Nice, Igloo boy, nice. I think his hand's fine. It's not, like, amazing. It doesn't have a Jewel or a Hawker, but, I mean, I'm pretty into Spell Pierce and a bunch of card draw. All right, well, opponent's just going to put a Vein Ripper into play on turn 3 and we're going to lose, but not much else I can do about it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Left me with Spell Pierce. That's kind of wild. All right, go. I did not expect that. That worries me a little bit. Okay. What is this then? Just Waste Not? All right, I'm just going to leave up Spell Pierce. I mean, I'll leave up Spell Pierce. And I'm probably just going to cycle Typhoon, to be completely honest, for 0 here. If they do nothing. Yeah, I'm thinking it is Waste Not. But I still have no idea why they would not take Spell Pierce. It's a shocker to me, to be honest. All right, cycle. Yeah, mono black mid. Either way, it doesn't really matter what deck it is. I don't really understand leaving me with Spell Pierce, but whatever. Land go. If they have Shieldred, we get to counter it with Crab. I'll counter that. Nice. All right, I'm just going to play a Buster now, I think. Go. How do we beat Shieldred? We have 2 fires. Shieldred is a tough one for us to beat, though. But we have 2 fires of victory. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we've been using it for a while on stream. It lets me play these nonsense brews, which is nice. I don't know that I'd have the courage to do this on my normal account, to be honest. Oh, that's a nice draw. Honestly, I'm just going to hold that. We're going to hardcast that very soon. All right, I'm going to play the Mirrex, and I think... Yeah, I'm just going to play... I guess... Do I want Prismari Command open? I don't really need Prismari Command open. I just play this tapped. I'm just going to play this tap. Go ahead. I have, but I don't know. I think on the Daybreak account, we've extended it a little further. All right, that's unfortunate for me. I'm going to activate this. All right, well, there's a Fires of Victory. So I'm going to have to go to draw step, but we can just kill that. So all right, kill this garbage. I think I've got to kill it now. All right, I'm going to play the Mirrex and pass. Always lucky. Oh, like hell he is. Yeah, certainly not always, but I will say this game has definitely gone my way thus far in a lot of ways. But my opponent should have taken Spell Pierce. I don't know really what they were doing. Like, because they didn't take Spell Pierce, they had to wait until turn 4 to try to deploy a Bankbuster, and it just wasn't good. I mean, that's not what Waste Not wants to do. They probably like have a go blank in their hand that they just haven't been able to cast all game because they have a Spell Pierce. Like, I don't really know what they're doing, to be honest. But all right, I'm gonna bring in more counters. I want an Abrade to blow up Buster. More counters are definitely good. Torches are horrendous. I'm going to cut them all. I'm going to bring in just 3-mana cancel, I think, is good enough for me. It's probably all I'm going to do. I don't have a great sideboard for Shieldred, but, I mean, like I said, we have a couple Fires. We have an Otawara. It's not like it's unbeatable. It's an annoying card. Just decided to eat crayons. I guess so, man. We're familiar with eating copium. Yeah. All right, well, that was a pretty cool first game. I'm not going to lie. Pretty cool first game there. I don't know, Derek. I don't know. Hey, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it is interesting. We played a blue-black version last week and went 4-1 in the league. It felt pretty good, to be honest. I think it top 8 at a challenge this weekend as well. It top 16 to challenge a few days before I tried it, which is why I tried it in the first place. It was blue-black. Now we're trying blue-red. Later this week, I'm going to try blue-white as well with Yorion and Eldrazi Displacer, using Jewel to displace things. Yeah, it sounds fine. I mean, definitely a fine hand. I'm going to keep. I don't really want to signal that I have Spell Pierce, so I think I'm just going to play Shivan Reef, to be completely honest. Go. Because if I shock, it's just obvious that I have the Pierce. Whereas this way, I felt like it was a lot less obvious. Oh, that's sick, Richie. That's really cool. Can we play Turbo Fog? I mean, I guess we can build a Turbo Fog deck at some point, yeah. He is actively in the client, but Derek, you act like I have time to go look, dude. All right, go ahead, opponent. We might lose to clock if I do that. I'm jewel-pilled? I am jewel-pilled. You're not wrong. Preacher, whoa. All right, so maybe they're just playing vampires, I guess. Interesting. Well, that sucks. All right. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I mean, Hmm. I don't know that this is good enough. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, this does beat a Shelly, so I think I want to keep it, but kind of awkward. Kyle. Uh. All right, Derek. We can look between games, pal. All right, I'm definitely not letting the second one in. The whole deck is awkward. That implies he remembers. That does imply I remember, yes. Okay, not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. All right, I'm going to play the Jewel. And the question is, do I want to Fable? I think I do. I think it's time to Fable it up here. Go. Price of Progress, Cat. I don't even know what we're talking about here, but that sounds sweet. All right, so Chris was right. It is the mono black mid range deck. Nice Fable. Yeah, not the best. That's fine. I want to start getting cards in my hand, so I think I'm gonna. Interesting. Interesting. Let's draw a card. Oh, there's an argument I should cycle Typhoon and try to block, but I don't love that, I don't think. That's awkward, too. Could Fable again, or I could leave up double negate. I'm just going to leave up the negates. Yeah, I will say, a deck with a bunch of Shieldreds and Preachers is not really what I want to be playing against. That's not the best. They were on the play, too, though. On the draw, it'll be much easier to beat those kind of cards. Okay, they do play Go Blank as well. I think I'm just going to negate that. I'll negate again. Oh, no, dude. Triple Preacher draw. Come on, man. I guess let's see if they left push in their deck. I can cycle this. Trade with one of these. S did not end up going super hot for me. It's alright. This is one downside to the blue-red version is blue-black obviously is better removal. Alright, well, at least we get one of these off the table, so that's kind of good. Okay. Okay, so apparently they play Tome as well. This is wild, man. Alright, I've seen enough. I kind of want another cancel, to be honest. Especially given I'm on the play, that gives me like 6 counters to Preacher. I think that's going to matter a lot. So I'm going to put one of these in. I could see shaving a Typhoon, especially because I don't want to hardcast these here into the Invoke deck. Let's do that. Alright, I'll keep. Yeah, I know that, Master, but that's pretty wild, man. Playing more than 4 is kind of insane. Because I assume they're on 4 Buster, and then the only reason we do it is because we have Jewel. Believe me, I love 2-mana artifacts that draw cards, but playing more than 4 of them is kind of nuts. Go. Where's our turn 1 Soul Ring? Dude, I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan these hands, though. I mean, they're pretty good. This deck sucks. It's a lot better when you have turn 1 Soul Ring, I agree. But I'm not really going to mulligan looking for them either. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to play around them playing a 2-mana artifact, so I think I'm just going to play a tap land and pass. Because I think it's really a lot better for them to have one than for me to have one. Like, I'll get one of these down eventually. Okay. Go. Go. Little unfortunate. It's an unfortunate top deck too, but Hopefully we can beat this thing. Alright. How do we want to do this? I think I just go land pass, leave up crab. Yeah, it's a little awkward, Igloo Boy, but I don't know. I think I played it right. Let's draw a card. This is not good, Chad. And then Mikey says it's great because he took the under. Yeah. Part of me almost thinks it'd be okay to let this go, but I'm not certain. Because I could just, like, pitch Spell Pierce and the other Buster. Problem is, then if I draw fires, it's not a kill. Keep your cards. Alright, we'll do it. It's kind of close. Yeah, that's why. I think that's pretty bad. But, oh, we drew fires, so that's nice. Alright, kill this. Go. That's true. It would have been worse for me. Alright, this time I think I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I think I want to activate the Buster first, too. Yeah, I'm just going to pitch land and... I almost wonder if it's Fable. I kind of think it might be Fable, to be honest. I don't know. Fable does put them under more pressure. You think I'm high? We could just get rid of Pierce, I suppose. Alright, we'll get rid of Pierce. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty good to just, like, play Fable here. They're going to leave the Reef in hand to discard. Yep, I agree. It's not terrible. definitely not terrible. Yep. Okay. I actually think I'm going to get rid of the other Buster. I think the Tome is more valuable to gaining the life. Maybe Cast Crab. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. Cloning it with Fable would be really funny, too. The Enigma Jewel doesn't really seem necessary anymore. Alright, that's not bad at all. I'm going to send both. If they want to fire up their manland, they can feel free. Then they don't get to draw off Tome. I'm cool with that. Okay. Yep. Go ahead, opponent. Okay. That's a good start for me, I think. That's pretty annoying. Alright, draw a card. It's not that bad, it's just annoying. Yep. Alright, that one is not happening. I don't think anyway. I mean, there is a world where I just hardcast this, but I don't know if that's the right game plan. You like just casting Crab? Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Alright. I don't know if I like this, but we'll see. This is more based. It is definitely more based. There's no question about it being based. True. Okay. Go. I think it's the only card, but it's certainly a card I care about. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, I can negate it, so forget you, opponent, but... It's game 3, Derek. That's tilting. Alright, I'm going to scry. I'm going to bottom that. Derek, opponent, please. Yeah, opponent's being annoying. For sure. That was actually a good draw, funny enough. Yeah, I have no idea why Blot-Out's in their deck. It's a good question. Yeah, Typhoon would be nice. Alright, well, I have to pass, or they have lethal. Because of the Hive. Could play the land. I'd almost rather not show them the land, though. Yeah, I mean, we just shouldn't have hardcast Crab. I knew it was probably not great, and we're maybe going to lose because of it. It forced me to negate a card that didn't matter. We tapped out. This is a total disaster. One of these shouldn't be in play. That could not have I mean, I don't know that it could have gone worse. I don't think that's true at all. This is not in play. Trespasser is not in play. And then they don't resolve Invoke because I negate it. And their Blot-Out gets a Fable? Okay, that was actually a pretty good draw. We'll see if they fire up the Manland and attack all. Go. Man, that sucks so bad, dude. I could have played around Hand 8 spell, I guess, by killing this, but then I was going to die to this, so I don't really know. But now they have lethal. I really do think Hardcast Crab was like a game-losing play. I don't know if we would have lost if we wouldn't have had to deal with both these and then countered the first Invoke. This Blot Out just didn't matter. It only mattered because we cast Crab. Dude, that's so annoying. Well, I mean, the first one just doesn't resolve. Who knows what time? Who knows if they drew the second one on their draw? You know, because if the first Invoke gets countered, they're hellbent. Or I get they have Blot Out, which they probably use to deal with Fable. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised Blot Out was in their deck too. But you should always be prepared for your opponent just having anything, you know? I don't know. Alright, well, the stand's pretty good. We're going to keep. Okay? Huh. Derek, I'm sure you were. Appreciate it, Rancid, but no thanks. I'm going to play this on red and pass, I guess. Go. Thank you, Derek. Nice. We get to eat this. Let's go. Question is, do I want a Fable? I could get comboed here, but pretty unlikely. They have to have land, Amalia, and a 1-drop. Maybe I should just leave mana up, honestly. That way I at least have Cycle Typhoon into Torch or Fires. Gives me pretty good pressure, too. I hate this deck. Amalia is so annoying. The fact that even with me just killing their 1-drop, I still might just be dead is so stupid. Alright, you got it. Alright, well, fortunately did not die. Alright, Crab is nice. Combat, 5 you. Okay, go. No. One mana leak is nice. I don't really think I need 2 Spell Pierces. I like 1. Okay, not terrible. Combat attack all. We can actually fire up Hall whenever we want now, too. Kind of cool. Okay. Play another Fable, and now I have Crab and Pierce up. It's unlikely they'll be able to do anything against that, but we will see, I suppose. Yep, this is getting countered. If I fire up this, they lose. So I'm actually not even going to discard the land. It guarantees they're dead. Sure, die. Alright, well that was sick. Alright, let's bring in some good ones here. Anger, Torpor Orb. Hearse is probably pretty reasonable too. Maybe Hearse actually isn't that good. Most of my stuff already exiles. Huh. A Braid might be good, too. I'm not going to lie. Part of me is actually tempted to cut Fable on the draw. I could cut Pierce's, but I think they're pretty good versus the stack, honestly. I guess I don't need 4. Go to like 2. I could, I guess, Shape Typhoons too, but I guess let's try that. I don't know. It always feels insane to cut Fable. It probably is just wrong, but I am going to keep it. It's a little awkward, but we've got Soul Ring, so I'm into it. Well, dude, how stupid is this deck? Honestly, how stupid is this deck? I'm dead to so many things if I just play my 2-drop on turn 2. Like, my odds of winning are so much higher if I just, like, don't play around it. Because they might just have a collected company. It's game 2. We're up a game. You'd say Nykthos? Dude, I don't think Nykthos... Mono Green's not even doing well right now. In fact, Vampires is more popular than Amalia. By a lot. Like, Vampire's win rate last week was nutty. I mean, this deck was also very good, but Vampires was better than this deck last week. So both were better than Green. I mean, I don't disagree with you. Nykthos is heinous and maybe should get banned, but I think the 2 decks that need to be addressed the most are Vampires and Amalia, and then Phoenix, and then Green. Like, I would say Green is like the fourth deck in the format. Like, it's not even top 3. It's annoying. It's a really annoying deck. It's a really powerful deck, but I mean, it's pretty clearly not one of the top 3. I think, honestly, I'm just going to risk dying. If they do the thing, they do the thing. I just, like... I feel like my odds of winning are just so much higher if I just play my cards and try to set up. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. Excuse me. Of course, my opponent draws 2 cards, too. It's so obnoxious. Alright. Huh. Okay, kill this. I think I gotta leave up Spell Pierce here. They're probably just gonna Sky App the Tome, but okay. Well, I'd rather them eat that than the Tome. Alright, I'll play Fable and pass. Go. This stifles a bit of their pressure, which is good. Oh, I agree with you, Ponkless. I don't think you're wrong. I think the formats suck right now pretty badly. And they definitely should do some addressing of that for sure. I'm just not going to block. This is fine. Standard is at least like fun, but yeah, I hear you. And they get to play around Spell Pierce too with that return. All right, I need an Anger really badly. I'm going to bottom that. I could scry. Ooh, that's actually... That at least stops combo. I think it's these two. I don't even want to show them this. I think it's literally just bad to show them that I have Torpor Orb. Like, if I don't hit Anger, I'm kind of just dead, I feel like. I guess I do gain 4 life. Let's see if we hit the Anger. Oh. Alright, so if I, like, Torpor Orb them, and then, like, chump here. I mean, I guess I am going to play Torpor Orb, but... because I do think I can maybe live. Go. In before they just have the Boseiju anyway. That'd be very funny. How do we win games? We attack people to death with Bankbuster. We cycle a big Typhoon and then clone them with Fable. I don't know. I mean, that's how. I'm going to do this, I think. Okay. 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 Huh. Well, I'm going to play this on red, I guess. And I'm going to play Omen Hawker, and I'm going to pass. It's going good, Logan. How you doing, man? Okay. So if any of their stuff dies now, they combo. Pretty annoying. How do I even win from here? Top deck and Anger, I guess. But then I can't block this. So if I do let this combo off, it kills their whole board. But then I'm just going to die to the cannon. I guess I have Spell Pierce for cannon, and I could counter it with this. I don't really know how I'm beating this. We're up a game. We're in game 2. Oh, nice, Logan. I mean, I think I'm just going to let them do the thing. I don't know. It sucks they have 3 mana. If they had 1 less mana, I could actually crab. Alright, well, beating that is going to be pretty hard. I don't really know how I get out, but let's see. I mean, I guess I could draw an Omen Hawker as a chump block. I think that's about it. Should do this. I think Omen Hawker is my only out. Okay, that ain't it. Alright, on to the next one. What a fun game. Alright, I think Fable's quite a bit better on the play, but Kyle did bring up a good point that maybe I do need all the Typhoons to win. It is kind of how we got game 1. We just, like, Typhooned them pretty quick. Omen Hawker is my only out was not on your bingo card. That's fair, dude. I don't know. I still think Fable is pretty darn good, especially on the play. I don't know that I can keep this. This one seems too slow. I'm going to mull. Alright. This one is fine. I don't think the Murex does nearly enough in this matchup, so I'm going to cut the Murex. Or bottom the Murex. Go. Alright, give me a Tome or a Buster. Tome or a Buster, please. Okay, we'll take that. The old Thoughtseize Bug, classic. Yeah, it resolves. Go. I mean, I guess that's fine. What up, Kebby? How you doing, man? Kind of want to kill this Skyclave. I think I'm going to. No, Kebby, no. C-Note Scout here is pretty freaking annoying. And they drew a card. Dude, are you kidding me, man? How many times have my opponent's Explorers been perfect in these games? It's so ridiculous. I think they've drawn a card like every time they've needed to draw a card. I don't think they've missed a land. And it's like a 20 land deck. It's like so unlikely to hit a land. It's ridiculous. Alright, well, let's cycle this. Alright, well, Anger was good at least. I see, Kebby, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We have not, though, I don't think. Don't even know if I want to Anger here. I probably have to, but I'm pretty unhappy. Oh, fair enough. Well, there you go. It's easy, Kyle. I don't. I just don't, you see? That's how I do it. I just don't do it. Maybe I should have just grabbed the first Skyclave Apparition. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I probably should have just kept my Jewel. I think that led to a lot of problems. It was tough to know, but go. Because I was dead if they had like anything relevant, Richie. Like if they have Chord, I'm dead. I can't grab a Chord. They just wait. They just hold it up all game long. The Coco, they just hold up all game long. I'm dead if they hit Amalia. If they just go land Amalia, I die. Like I don't really think I had the luxury of waiting. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to, but... I think they can kill me here. I'm fairly certain they can kill me. Well, I have to block Dina. Yeah, I'm dead on board. We'll see if my opponent's as good as Zerk with this deck. But yeah, this is a pretty easy kill. You sack Veteran, you play Veteran, and then you just sack 2 creatures and kill me. Yep. Oh, and they also get the ETB trigger? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're taking 4 a turn. 4 a turn is not great. That's a pretty quick clock. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I already told you what it accomplishes. It accomplishes not being auto dead to a bunch of cards. Derek. Sure, if I'm not attacking with my shark. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think my real mistake was not crabbing the apparition. I should have just not been greedy and just... I was trying to save crab for a Coco, but... I don't know. I don't know what I was supposed to do, to be honest. Yeah, his hand's nice. Keep. The mana in this hand is a little bizarre. I think I want a Mirrex on turn 1, actually. And then I can decide what to do with the pathway later, but it's probably going to be a red source. Alright, well, we get another chance at Amalia, it looks like. Alright, well, we'll see if I'm dead. I could just hold stuff up, I guess. But again, I don't really feel amazing about that. I mean, I guess, like... I think I want to get the Buster going. But it's close. Alright, well, we don't die. And we do have an answer to the Amalia, so that's something. I am so sick of this thing drawing my opponents so many cards, dude. It's ridiculous. How many this deck only plays like 21 lands, right? It doesn't even play that many lands. It's so obnoxious that my opponents just keep flipping lands to this thing. In spots where I have the answer no matter how big it gets. It's so stupid. I could have killed a 7/7 there. I like actively just did not want this to hit lands. Crazy, man. All right, well, let's draw. Oh, they also have Cord for dog? Nice. All right. Oh. Nice. Yep. Really sweet. I'm about to just start putting Quad Torp Orb in every deck I play right now. I'm so sick of this deck. It's so annoying. Like, my red decks are about to be Quad Torp Orb, Quad Ferocidon, Quad Cage, and then just 3 other cards. I probably won't actually play Quad Cage. I feel like the Torp Orbs and the Ferocidons would be enough. But I am so sick of this deck. It's such an annoying pile. Especially for non-Thoughtseize decks. At least the Thoughtseize decks, like, I can try and disrupt their hand. Anyway, what did we do last time? We had the Abrade. I trimmed 2 of these. I trimmed 2 of these. I trimmed this. I think that's what we did last time. I still think I'm fine with that. I am going to keep. I genuinely don't even think they should hit Ripper. I know that's kind of... I don't think Ripper should be the hit. I think Fable should be the hit. And then see how those decks perform without Fable. Because I think they'll perform a lot worse. I think they should get rid of Cruz, Fable, and Amalia. And then see what happens to the format. Yeah, I'm so sick of Fable, dude. I've been sick of Fable for a long time. And Fable's like all I play, too. But not Cruz. It's pretty fair. It's very not fair. Yeah, Ancestral Recall. Fair. Buster. You want Fable for the RC? I don't even care what is legal for the RC, to be honest. It'll be fun regardless. And as long as they give us time, as long as they don't ban Fable like a week before the tournament. I mean, if we had a few months to figure out the format, that'd be fine with me. Alright, well, I'm actually happy they hit a land for once. It's a pretty good draw. I'm going to draw here. I'm going to kill this right now. Actually, I could hit their veteran. There's like some argument that that's better. I guess that is not better, because then I might just die. I mean, the stupid thing is I might just be dead next turn. I guess if I kill Amalia, I can't die, I don't think. I think it's impossible to die if I hit the Amalia, so I guess I have to hit the Amalia. I think I just leave up another torch in case they have another Amalia. Go. I don't think the tome here is like super important. Okay. Feels like a chord. Alright, I'm going to play Fable here, I think. They're probably going to chord for dog. It's really annoying. If they chord, I can't even respond to it, because then they would just get another veteran. Oh. Okay. I think that's fine. That is not at all what I expected, to be honest. Alright, let's get rid of Jewel and probably Steam Vents. Okay, another torch is not the worst. Yeah, it'll probably affect it. DBZ, you love Fable? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Fable can go. Like, it has had more than enough time in the sun. I'm just going to play a tome. I'm going to activate tome. Okay. Tap land go. I would say it is, Cabby, yeah. It's in literally probably, I mean, the best deck last week was Vampires by a lot. I almost want to torch this in response, but maybe I'm supposed to leave it alone. think I'm going to let it go, but it's close. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would always rather than play Preacher on 3 as opposed to anything else. I mean, Fable is the best card in their deck. I would definitely say Fable is the best card in their deck. Sorin is not the best card in their deck. Sorin is only good if they also have Bane Ripper, which a lot of the time they don't. And Fable makes it so they have them both way more often later. That deck does not actually Sorin Ripper on turn 3 like that often, right? It's only like a 25% chance or whatever. And half the time, good players don't even do it anyway because they don't want to get Shieldred's Edicted or whatever. So they like wait a turn until they can get the Mutavault set up, and then they do it to you. So they're going to Fable you first anyway. I mean, I guess it depends what you consider fine. I think it was 50% of top 8s last week. No joke. I think Vampires had a 50% of the top 8s and challenges were Vampires last week. And then another like 30% were Amalia. It was just ridiculous. I mean, just so much of those two decks. Yeah, personally, I just think it's dumb to get rid of one of the top 3 when they're all like so close. I think they should just hit them all. Because all of those decks are like Phoenix, Amalia, and Vamps. Specifically right now, Amalia and Vamps. I don't really know why Phoenix dipped, but it did. I mean, those two decks are just very clearly so far ahead of everything else, you should hit something from both. Yeah, I agree with that, Derek. Especially since the Pro Tour. I mean, all right, I got to think how I want to play this here. I think we just torch another Amalia. That's 3 Amalias gone from their deck. I agree with that, Derek. The only reason Waste Not was good is because it was so good into Phoenix. And I do think it was slightly favored into Amalia before they started playing a million Cocos again. I don't know who thought it was reasonable to play the deck with less than 4 collected companies, but as soon as they went back to 4 collected companies, the matchup probably got slightly not favored. That's fair, Kebby. Actually, I can't kill them here, can I? 7, 11. I think I'm 1 point short of lethal. Literally 1 point short. Kebby. They don't. They didn't. They were playing 2 for months. Like the weekend I played the showcase, the list was on 2. Everybody thought it was right to play 2. I have no idea why. But obviously that was super good for Waste Not. And these are like good players. I'm talking like Namor Squats, Max Smith, like all those people who were playing that deck were on 2 Coco, 1 basic land. I mean, I don't know why they were doing that, but they were. I mean, he probably does. I'll bottom that. Combat. All right, well, 3 Amalias are in the exile zone. I'm just going to play an untapped land here and say go. You know what, Derek? That might make sense. Blue-white control at that time was a little more popular because of the PT, I guess. So maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that was part of the reason. I have no idea. But I promise you, I mean, we can go back and look at their lists. If I remember correctly, I beat Nam in top 8 of one of those. The one that qualified me for the, I always forget the names of those. The one that qualifies you for the like 30 man that can qualify you for the mocks or whatever. Incarnation did top 8 Saturday for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know, Derek, you tell us why it doesn't see play. You would know what it's bad against. It's clearly not good enough into the top 3 is why it's not seeing play. But I don't know what of the, like, which of the top 3 it's bad against, but all right, I'm gonna actually. I know this is. I'm gonna shave 2 Fable. I think Fable is just literally too slow, especially on the draw. Yeah, again, I have no idea. These are Derek Davis questions. Enigmatic Master. That's fair, Kyle. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Deep Cavern Bat's annoying, but my hand is pretty good, so I guess this is fine. All right. Although I could just leave up Crab and cycle a Typhoon. I think that's what I'm actually going to do here. Oh, yeah, DBZ, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it did, like I said, it did top 8 this weekend, so maybe it's not horrible. All right, I've learned my lesson on letting this crap happen, so no. Good try, though, opponent. Get the hell out of here with that. And now I get to play a Buster and still leave up Crab or cycle Typhoon, which is awesome. Go. On a, do I just let this go? And then cycle Typhoon and then block Bat? I mean, if that kind of makes sense to me. I think that's going to be the line here. Is just let this happen. All right, well, now they have combo. So I guess I have to counter. Dude, do these people just always hit a land? It is insane how often my opponents have been hitting lands off that. Crazy. All right, I'm just going to shock and pass. That's fair, Kebby. Yeah, the clone is a good way to kind of combat Ripper for sure. I have that in my blue-white flicker list that we'll play later this week. Okay, them playing that tapped is a really good sign. Okay, that's also a really good sign. I think I'm just going to make a 2-2. Okay, kind of felt like they had nothing. That's why I played it that way. I'm going to draw a card right now. Oh. I'm going to play another Buster and pass. Yep. I think I'm just dead, right? I am indeed just dead. I'm just going to draw a card and see what the next thing was. Man, this has been a brutal league. All right, well, I'm going to pay everyone out. We are going to play at least one more match. I don't know. These losses have been really brutal. Every loss has been 3 games. I really think hardcasting Crab in the first match was awful. I don't know. Again, I'm just going to defer that to Derek. If Derek will have better insight than me, man. I don't. It's not really a deck I know a lot about. Derek's top 4 to Pro Tour, so I would probably just ask him. Derek, if you get a chance to comment on that Moxfield deck. Well, he did that too. He did that too. He didn't even play Enigmatic at that, did he? I forget what he played in Pioneer, actually. I don't remember what he played in Pioneer at all. He played blue-white. He played blue-white control. The silence incident. I don't remember the silence incident at all. No, Kebby. Only Pro Tours. I did forget. Yeah, Kebby. Fortunately for you, though, you're playing Heroics, so you'll have some downtime. All right, Amalia for the 3rd time. Oh, maybe not. We're getting Thoughtseized. Might be Greasefang, then. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, Derek's just trying to give people a chance. He knows he's just going to be on the PT forever, so the PT invite, he was just trying to give someone else a shot, so he played like the worst possible deck. Yeah, it's definitely Fang if they took Pierce. Derek, that's so funny. Okay. You're not talking about the actual tournament. Okay, no, that makes sense. I'm kidding, Kevy. It was a joke. It was sarcasm. Sorry. Okay, it is Amalia. Well, we're definitely gonna get Coco'd next turn if they took Pierce, but all right. I think next league, I'm so sick of playing against Amalia. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play a red deck with just 4 main deck Ferocidon, and then we're gonna board 4 Torpor Orb too. Because I am sick of this. I'll tell you that much. I've had enough. All right. Yeah, I probably am playing a red deck next league just because I'm tired of this. Because I don't really know if any of these Omen Hawker builds will be good into Amalia, but here you go, Teichman. I don't know what. Oh, sure, a bunch of Roiling Vortex. Submit. This is not what I'm trying to play. I don't think. It is cool though. Let's actually do this first. Big red, yes, big red indeed. Go ahead, opponent. Okay, that's cool, Kebby. Yeah. Tamio, that's funny. Hmm. All right, go ahead, opponent. Alright, well, for once our opponent doesn't have, like, a busted hand. And we're kind of doing whatever we want. So I feel pretty good here. It's not a horrible draw either. Super laggy stream now. Not sure why that is. I apologize. Okay, that was a good draw as well. Was going to play a Fable, but now I don't think I really want to. Actually going to attack with the Omen Hawker here too, I think, to be honest. Well, we can literally fire up Hall with just Omen Hawkers and Jewel here. So we can tap these next turn to fire up the Hall, which is kind of cool. All right, opponent concedes. Nice. All right, well, when they don't draw anything, we can beat it, I guess. All right, I'm not going to keep this. No removal, no Soul Ring, no thank you. Okay, this hand is awesome. I'm going to get rid of one of the Soul Rings. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me, man? The one time I have a Torpor Orb early and they just had Thoughtseize. Well, if they're thinking about it, they must have a Boseiju. Wow, what a tough call. All right, well, let's put that in. Oh, I don't know why I didn't play Omen Hawker. I'm a moron. They tanked so long at that Thoughtseize that I just kind of... Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. I feel like they F6 through their turn or something. I don't know. Boy, I'd love to be able to crab my opponent here. Go. I also don't really know why I didn't just play a tap land, to be honest. But okay, they have Fatal Push, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess it didn't matter. See if they have another Fatal Push here. Fatal Push is so bad against my deck. Fatal Push Buck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess. That's funny. I'm just going to play this and pass because I actually want to be able to counter. If they play an Innkeeper, I'm going to counter. 1 damage is just totally irrelevant. All right, we really need a Buster or a Tome or a Shark Typhoon or something here. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take another crab. All right, well, now I get to attack. 1U. Go. Sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Pass. Okay. Fine by me. Make a huge shark. All right, 3-turn clock. Draw a card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking, baby. And I know they don't have Boseiju because they've been missing lands all game, so I think this Torpor Orb is really going to mess them up. Go. The odds are almost 0 it would be anything else, right? The PT following the RC so far has just always been the same format, right? Has it ever been different? Yep, you have a 2-2. I see, Derek. Oh, another Typhoon. Nice. Okay. I'll make another 5-5. All right, great. We did it. We won a match. We won a match. Let's see if we can get a second win. Like I said, our first, like, I think if we don't play Crab, we'd be 2-2 right now. If we did not play Crab against Mono Black in round 1, I really think that was a horrible play. I get that blot out was, like, not likely, but we just played so hard into it. Maybe I shouldn't account, but I don't know. What up, Neo Dog? How you doing, man? All right, winning a die roll is nice. We haven't done that very often. Fable's a good card. I don't know that it's good enough to keep 6 lands, though. I'm going to mull, especially in a deck that has Soul Rings in it. All right, this hand I can... I also hate this hand, too, to be honest, but I'm tempted. I'm going to keep it. Fair enough, man. Well, cool. Glad you could tune in and check it out. That's been cool. I mean, we lost game 3 times, and we did just beat Amalia. We've played Amalia 3 times in this league. I was telling everybody next league I'm going to play a deck with 4 Torpor Orbs in it, because I've had about enough. Like I was saying Friday, if I would have played the challenge on Saturday, I almost did, but I ended up taking a nap instead and just woke up too late. But had I played a second challenge, I would have played red-green, and there would have been a million Torpor Orbs in my sideboard. Wow, are we playing against Lotus? Unlikely if they let it. This could just be like, I don't know, this could be Merfolk, honestly. I'm going to pass. Go. Yeah, I think it's probably Merfolk, too. Okay, probably not Merfolk. I have no idea. Yeah, probably Lotus. I think I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. I probably should have played that on blue, but whatever. Probably a pretty bad matchup for me game 1. Post board, I think it'll be fine. I have a million counter spells, but kind of struggle to pressure. I'm going to get rid of the fires. Yeah, discard removal, definitely agree. Yep. Attack here, play Hawker, play Fable. Play land. Go. Yeah, I agree. I think I am going to probably keep the Odawar. I don't know. We'll see what we draw, I guess. We're really just digging to counter Magic. They are on a 2-turn clock, because I can just fire up Hall, so that's nice. Probably just copying Lotus, I assume. Yep. Okay. Alright. I am certainly pitching that. Gosh, man. 0 counter effects. I play 8 of them, and the top 14 is pretty obnoxious, but... Is Odawara, like, actually a real card here? I don't really know that it is. It seems kind of bad to me. I kind of think I just fire up Hall and just hope. Yeah, but they have priority. I mean, they'll get to play a spell with either of those cards. So I don't think it's good enough at all. I think we're 1 mana short of being able to fire this up and Odawara, which blows. But I have to fire this up to have a 2-turn clock, which I think probably matters. I just don't think this matters. Like, I think if they Omniscience or if they Liar, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're gonna die. I mean, if they have combo, we're dead. But there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay. Okay. Petition for strings, probably. This has got to be strings, right? Wait, what? Why wouldn't you at least get a Vizier there? Vizier's free. I guess. Yeah, I guess. That must be. I mean, yeah, they should have got Vizier. I mean, that's free. That's plus a mana and a card. Yeah, I agree. That must have been what happened. All right, well, that's a miracle. We won that game. All right, disputes, negates, gusts. I mean, Hearse is like okay. It's not good, but it's good enough that I will have it in my deck. Torch is out. Fire's out. Command doesn't seem great. I feel like, again, on the draw, I might shave a Fable. Because I really want all the other cards with the Soul Rings. Like, I'll have the 4th Fable in on the play, but I think on the draw I could see shaving. Could also see shaving a Typhoon, but I actually think Typhoon is, like, kind of a real way to kill them. I've been very impressed with Shark Typhoon in these Jewel decks. Shaving a land is kind of aggressive. I could just only bring in one Hearse, so that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Alright, let's do that instead. Alright, well, we're snapping this off. Need to find a counter effect at some point, but the Jewel. Go ahead. Don't think I need to use that yet. I'm just going to shock this in and play Tome. I don't know. There's some argument, I guess, to leave up Typhoon plus Pierce. Especially because of Arc. You know what? Go. I'm going to pass. I think Cycle Typhoon, leave up Pierce is the way to play this. Well, that couldn't have possibly gone any worse. Okay. You want to talk about getting max punished for that line. Actually could not have gone any worse. But I do think it was right, given these decks play like 4 Archdruid's Charm these days. It just sucked. Alright, we had some land drops, so that's big. Alright, play this, play Tome, go. Yeah, I know. We definitely need to find some more counters. All right, I'm just going to play a Fable here, I think. Easy win. That's aggressive. I think we might die right now, to be honest. Spell Pierce, certainly not good enough. If they have, like, any cards that matter. I mean, maybe they don't. Maybe they just have all 7s in their hand, but... Wow. All right. Well, looks like their hand is ass, so that's nice. All right, Mirror Shell Crab was really good. That was really good. All right. I'm feeling okay again. Let's get this into play. Probably get the Hall into play here as well. And then just say go for it. Unless I don't think I'm going to fire up the Hall next turn. It's kind of interesting. But I think there's definitely a chance. We don't need the mana. We have Jewel for Crab. If we want it. But whatever. I mean, we can play Pathway. I don't think I'm firing up Hall next turn, so I think this is acceptable. That's true. Counter, counter, draw, yeah. This is a Dark Petition. I think I just let it go. Yeah, this is good. Pretty sure. I mean, I'm going to draw a card, but... Actually, no. I think this just goes. And then I'm probably going to cycle a big Typhoon. But yeah, they don't get mana here, so I think this is pretty easy to just let them tutor a card and then save double counter for next turn. I guess I had not considered them getting another stage. But I still don't really think I was supposed to fight. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually going to scry here, I think. I don't think this is good enough. I want more counters. Four is fine, I guess. Okay, negate is going to be awesome. That was huge. Now we have a hard counter and 2 soft counters. And we have them under a pretty real clock. And now I get to get the Hall in, too, I think. think I can attack all. Yeah, I can. Okay. Feel like they're supposed to actually block a 2-2 there, to be honest. But either way. Go. Okay. Interesting. It's a lot of Lotus Fields. That's fair. I don't think it mattered very much. Because I still easily have mana to do everything. So I just thought the damage made sense. Resolves. All right, we did it. We got a 2-3. I mean, whatever. That for how bad that league started, we'll take it. I just obviously didn't respect Amalia enough, I guess. It's time to put 4 Torp Orbs in my brews, I think. Because I am very over that crap. All right, what's next? We do have another blue-red deck we could play. It's the Narset Days Undoing package. Still doing the Jewel and stuff. I don't know if I want to do that again, though. Now I'd put more Torp Orbs in my board here, too, but... I kind of want to look at Red Aggro again. Because I feel like that's a deck I might play this week in the challenge. So let's go back to that. I don't even know. Do I even have that built on here? I have that built on my normal account, but... It's red-green, maybe? This deck could actually be interesting, too. This is another deck I was thinking about. VFS blue-black control with Yorion. How many Spell Pierce does it play? Classic. That's the most VFS control deck I've ever heard. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I mean, VFS is good. He builds really weird decks, but definitely a good player. Is it one of these decks? Is mono red, white red? I bet you it's this one. Yeah, okay. All right, so what if I took this and then... we made some edits. So I want to get those wild slashes back. And I'm kind of thinking actually about cutting the wizard package. The last few times I played this deck, it felt like we were maybe a little creature heavy. I actually wanted to main deck 2 Case, 2 Pick Your Poison. And what if we just main deck 4 Ferocidon? I feel like our CMC might be a little too high. Maybe I can't main deck Case if I main deck 4 Ferocidon. Case makes me a lot better into vampires. Yeah, main deck Case might be a little ambitious. I could main deck the Frenzies. I think that'd be kind of reasonable. Nice thing about getting Cases in the main, though, is then I don't have to have them in the board. I feel like I might be too land light for this many 3-drops, too. I might have to go to 21. What if we did this? 3 main deck Ferocidon, 2 main deck Case. Let's add a land. Yeah, Boseiju, I was kind of wondering. I'm going to cut these Ruins, too. These Ruins are garbage. They're going to be more pathways. I might just play 4 pathway, honestly, because of how important red mana is. Especially on turn 1 and turn 2. Like, Boseiju was so bad for me when we played this deck before. Just absolutely horrible, to be honest. I get to add another pick to the sideboard now, too. Yeah, I didn't have pick before. So it was actively terrible. But it's still going to be bad. I mean, it only casts pick. It's the only card. And then obviously colorless mana is like a little more usable here than it used to be. But because the list before was you subtract these 7, you play Jitu Lava Runner, and you play Wizard's Lightning. And then you subtract a land. So those are the 8 cards we're replacing here. And I don't even know if this is good, but it's something I kind of want to try, because this is something I was considering doing in the challenge. I also don't know if Giganta is actually worth it. But I'm pretty happy with this sideboard for the most part. I might want one more Klothys. I'm not sure how much I like End the Festivities. I also don't know if I need 4th Ferocidon either. 4 Torpor Orb, 3 Ferocidon is probably enough. What if if I just do this? I kind of like that. And then third Klothys, which will be really good in aggro mirrors. And the Festivities is an interesting one. I'm not sure if this should be here. I don't like Vortex. I don't like having to hold up mana. When you think about it, too, Vortex is easier to answer. And it also doesn't I mean, it does pressure, but not quite as well. I agree Vortex is good in other matchups, but I'm not worried about the other matchups, to be honest. I don't want flexibility. I want hammers the way the format is right now. It's literally like a 3-deck format, man. And then all the random stuff we can just beat because we're red. I mean, I don't think we need a crazy amount of flexibility. Torpor is also insane against green for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know that I'll bring all 4 in against green, but we would have the option. Needle? I don't think Needle does anything. I mean, you can name Sorin, but we already beat Sorin. We have 4 Pick Your Poison. I think I'm just going to do this. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's try a league with this. We won't finish it today, but this will be a good one to kind of lead off into tomorrow. And we'll start the gamble tomorrow, too. We won't worry about it right now. All right. No, man. We're safe now, Moondrius. We had a good ending to that league. I mean, I'm not too upset. And looks very good, actually. Keep. Well, it still wouldn't even be close to good enough. I'd only get 2 matches in because I'm going to be done at 4. You got to be kidding me, dude. We play a mirror right away? That's so annoying. This card's so bad in the mirror. What a tilt. All right, well, Kumano go. And we lost the die roll, too, notably. It's so gross, man. All right. That is A-okay. Huh. This is kind of weird. If I cast the show off, it just dies to like them scamp sacking. But if they sack scamp, they lose their threat. think I am just going to cast. I don't know. It's tricky, but I think this is right. Because I don't think there's any way they can kill it right now. Which means I'll get in some damage. And then if they want to kill it, they'll have to give something up. No, they're not playing Thrill Seeker. They're just playing like Atarka's Command and Monstrous Rage and stuff. This deck has been doing pretty well. It's the Burning Tree build, I think. Atarka's Command Me here and then sack the Scamp. Okay. Maybe still Atarka's Command Me. Alright, nope. We'll see if they... I mean, if they throw this at the show-off, they don't get 5 damage, right? I mean, that's huge. Okay, they don't even throw it there. It's interesting. Well, the question is... do I have lethal here? Really, Moondrius? I would disagree. I think Atarka Red's quite a bit worse. But I haven't played the Atarka Red deck in a long time, so... I think this deck's way better against vampires than Atarka Red is. The other one might be better against Amalia, I don't know. I suppose I should probably try the Atarka Red deck, but... Alright, so if we... I think I'm short of lethal here. So I don't really want to go for lethal, necessarily. Each of these is 5. So even if both of these happen, I'm 1 damage short. So I can't kill here. Which honestly just makes me want to double burn the Scamp, because they won't even get a death trigger. But if they kill this, then they will get a death trigger, so it's tricky. It's a hard turn. Yeah. Just because it goes wide. I don't know, man. I don't think Prowess is bad against single removal at all. I was consistently beating the black decks. The black decks were pretty easy to beat. Phoenix, I think, was tough, and Amalia was definitely tough the way I had it built before. And game 1 with Vampires wasn't good either, which is why I built it with 2 main deck case, 2 main deck pick now. But regardless, I really don't know how I'm supposed to play this turn at all. I wonder if I just go, like, kill your etching, if that is any good. I think that's what I'm going to try and do, is just kill the etching and see how they respond to this. Play with fire my Kumano. I think I'm going to respond with a Monstrous Rage on my etching now. Okay, I'm definitely going to attack here. I might actually leave the etching back to just trade with the Scamp, because it won't get the death trigger, which is pretty big. I think that's, like, really relevant. I think I'm just not going to send the etching. Because if they just went, like, Rage, Sack It, Burn Spell You, I would lose. And they obviously don't have another Rage yet. But because my hand is, like, just so... Like, they're just dead to Rage on the Slick Shot. So I think I can afford to play defensive. 300 IQ move. We'll see. I mean, it might not work, but I think this is right. There are a few ways I get burned. Atarka's command would screw me big time. Alright. Well, I'm glad I didn't attack. I was dead if I attacked. Well, now the good news is, though, they do have to... They have to throw it at the Slick Shot, so at least it's gone. Sure. Well, thank God I didn't attack. That's all I have to say. This is so annoying, dude. Go! Gosh, man. Literally added land to this deck. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah. Go. They draw Den here for sure. Only if I were playing that deck. Only if I registered that deck would I draw a dud. Opponent will definitely draw a card that wins the game. It does. I just know they're going to kill me, so I'm annoyed. It's so stupid, too, because I just win the game if I just hit a land. Or if we won the die roll this game, I think we won the match, too, or the game. Just so dumb, dude. We literally went up a land. It's so obnoxious. I will obviously not block. What a joke. What a frickin' joke. Alright, well, let's bring these in. Let's bring in the case. Let's bring in the Clothis. I mean, it was a good game, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, well, I'm ready to never draw a land, but this hand is great. I mean, I'm going to keep, but we'll lose to me never drawing a third land again. Play this. Yeah, it's for Case, it's for Kumano, it's for... if they have Clothis, it's for Slick Shot. Deals with all those. Yeah, it's mostly for show off, but it's for any of those things. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, then maybe pick is not good. Although I don't have much better. Well, we've already seen at least 12 cards that trigger show off, and I assume they might play more than that. In fact, no, we've seen 20. They play 20 cards that trigger show off. So they definitely do play enough to support it. Kumano, Play with Fire, Monstrous Rage, Atarka's Command, and what was the other one? I think there was another one they played too, but oh, attack, go. Okay. Okay. All right, well, that was not that insane of a turn at all. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. I think I want to kill this burning tree. And then case next turn. Sure. Okay. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, we need an untapped land here, but if we had an untapped land, I feel great. I'm sure I won't draw it, because it's just been the story of the match, is me not drawing lands, but... So fucking stupid. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, the Coyote. Coyote even that good here? I don't even feel like Coyote's that good here. Oh, sure. Coyote last turn would have been sick, yeah. Which I guess must be what you were talking about. I mean, I'm probably supposed to attack. I don't know, maybe not. Like, blocking the Scamp is pretty tempting. I think I was going to try to block the Scamp. Although, maybe that's bad, because I could, like, cast this and then kill something and get it. Yeah, I don't want to block. Yeah, sorry, Kebby. Just the fact I just draw only tap lands is just so funny. So funny, dude. This match has been just so ridiculous. Um, huh. Probably just have to cast this. It's awkward because the Bone Crusher is like really bad for me. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to do the spell part of this. It's close. Well, my only option that makes any sense is do this. Of course. Yeah. It's so infuriating. All right, let's play one more. I cannot. I mean, I can believe how bad we drew that match because it's just pretty standard, but it's so funny. Make changes to be good against Amalia. Play worst possible matchup probably because I've cut removal from my deck. Opponent wins die roll. I miss my third land for 6 turns after adding a land to the deck. I mean, I am going to keep this. This hand is nice, but I'm sure I won't draw a land again. Then every land I draw game 2 is tapped. Such a joke. Like, that game is so winnable if I can just block with Swift Spear the turn prior and then kill something in combat. Like, they can't even attack and do an open mana. It's just such an insane difference. We missed it for draw step and on case. So 3 chances to hit an untapped land, and I missed on every one. All right, well, let's do this. Go. Sure. To you go. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so let's go Swift Spear, Kumano. Question is, do I actually go at the Kiora here, or do I just ignore the Kiora? It's a lot of damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, 7 damage. I kind of want to go at the Kiora, though, to be honest. Given the contents of my hand, especially. Okay. Wow, they're attacking? That is crazy as heck. I'm gonna kill the elf. Attack you. Go. Okay, nice. I cannot believe they attacked. Just unreal. Alright, we'll end the festivities, will be good. Again, I don't really like Ferocidon or Case. Torp Orb, I think, is good enough. They could try something like this. I don't love Pick Your Poison, but I don't hate it either. I also don't really hate Witch Stalker Frenzy. I think I want to do something like this, maybe. Question is, do I actually want Frenzy? And I don't know. I would say no on it, actually. I could even shave a land, given that I'm cutting all my 3-drops. I kind of don't hate that, actually. Looks fine. Not an amazing hand, but definitely not terrible. Okay. Oh, I think I just want to kill Kiora again. Okay. That's so annoying. Okay. Definitely not the worst. I'm going to hope to flip a land here. Gosh dang it, dude. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm going to attack the Kiora, but ugh. The den there is so painful. Feels like they have a really weird build of mono green here. Castle, Citadel, No idea if they're playing Leyline or not yet, so maybe I'm not even supposed to have pick in my deck. We did get the land, but it was definitely not the one I wanted at all. Okay. Oh, okay. Probably genocide, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can hit an untapped land. Okay. That was pretty good. We do get to kill most of their board. I mean, it's interesting. um, attack Kiora, I guess. Really need them to block. If they block, I think we can still win. That's tough. I guess I just killed a trail. I mean, that's not that terrible. I don't know. I think this is still winnable. I mean, they need more stuff. They don't have any card draw now. Their Nykthos doesn't net them any mana. I guess it does because they have invasion, but I'm trying to learn if they play Leyline or not. This is so ridiculous, dude. Trip Kiora. Okay. Okay. Whatever, dude. Okay, sure. Did we ever see... We never saw a Leyline. I wonder if they're not on Leyline. I'm sure if I cut my picks, they're just going to Leyline me right away, but I don't think I want these, given I never saw one. I'm just going to do this, I think. This hand is so close. It's pretty tough to mulligan this, I feel like. Threat and answer to elf. If I hit a land, it's like a huge amount of pressure. And as Torpor Orb. And card draw. I think so, man. I don't know, dude. I'm so sick of my sevens just feeling like they're always so close. Like, why don't I just open easy sevens? It's so stupid, man. Like, game 2, our 7 was, like, okay. I should have thought about it more than I did, honestly, because it didn't deal with an elf, and things got pretty out of control. Like, I was maybe supposed to mull, but... Okay, of course, yep. I told everyone that would happen. So no surprise there. Cut picks and immediately get leylined. Have not seen one leyline in the match thus far. Sure, yep. Now I'm going to get Nykthos on turn 2. It all makes sense. I'll miss my land. Yeah, of course. Alright, whatever, dude. Let's play this. Okay, well, I didn't have Nykthos, so it's lucky, I guess, but I'm never going to draw land, so who cares? Monstrous Rage. 5U, go. Dude! It's so unbelievable, man. And the annoying thing is, because I have Soulscar Mage, this will not get exiled. I guess it actually will get exiled. Because the burn spell's not what's... Whatever, dude. I'll attack. Maybe I only send this. Because I don't really want to lose this. Because of these frenzies. I'm just going to swing with this. Go. I don't think I'm supposed to slash there for no reason. I'm going to kill that. All right, we can play the game. Probably just Torpor Orb. And then also probably cool with attacking. It does let them storm, which worries me a little bit. um... I don't know, I really feel like I'm probably supposed to attack. I don't know, maybe I'm not. It does just give them a mana. This is only a 2-2. Maybe I'm not supposed to, actually. No, I'm not going to. It's only 1 damage. Okay, well, we've got Frenzy for that. I'm just going to hold on these. Okay. Okay. Yeah, probably genocide, yeah. It only came too late because they hit their Nykthos. I mean, it was just fine timing if they did not hit the goddamn. I'm so annoyed, dude. This league has been such garbage, man. Every game has come down to me missing lands. It's so stupid. Every single game. Every loss has been because I am missing a land. It's so dumb. We upped a land. Like, what is going on? I guess we did shave one in this particular matchup, but come on, dude. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I just need to chill, but that is just so stupid. I'm not playing. I think Burning Tree's terrible. I do not think that deck is good. I should have beaten that deck. The only reason I lost to that deck is I missed my land for 5 turns. And then my opponent also had like a perfect draw to force a block. That also killed my slick shot. They were dead if they didn't have that, and they were dead if I hit a land. It only helps with velocity if you have it on turn 2. That's not even like that true. That card is so bad after every turn other than turn 2 pretty much. I also have no idea how that deck is like better against Amalia. Yeah, we lost round 1 to that deck because I missed lands. That was the only reason I lost. They had no chance to win either game if I just hit. I literally had 2 lands on turn 6 in game 1. And then the next game, I hit a tap land on turn 4 when I needed to hit an untapped land, and I had 3 looks at it. It doesn't help that I cannot keep a 7 either. This is so ridiculous. Like, I have to keep this 1-lander again. I guess I get rid of Play with Fire. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. I'm never going to draw a land. We'll just lose to missing lands again. Go. This matchup's like pretty good for me too if I don't draw like complete ass. I'm going to Play with Fire because I need a land. Would beat the Vein Ripper, but the problem is I don't know if I'm getting Vein Ripper. All right, whatever. We'll just go to game 2. I'm just so sick of this shit, dude. This is so dumb. Every single game in the entire league has just been me fumbling and missing lands. It's so ridiculous. Might only bring in 2 Clothis. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I could just shave a threat. I think I'm going to do that. All right. Pretty good hand. I will keep it. 7 that is keepable. It's a real rarity. Oh, they're on a mold 6, which is nice. Hopefully they just like turn 1 duress. That'd be nice. Okay, well, they obviously have a removal spell, but it's fine. Okay. So annoying. Really, they don't take Klothys. That's insane. And they missed their land? That felt insanely wrong. I mean, I guess they don't have a removal spell for the Soulscar, but all right, well, this has been a horrible match. Both my opponent and I just fumbling around on one-landers. Okay, okay. The stupid thing is, my opponent still maybe wins here if they Sorin Vein-Ripper me. We have a lot of outs. I mean, if we draw an untapped land, they die. Okay. All right. That does not do really anything. Okay. Now I think they're just going to die no matter what. Well, now they just are dead, but... Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't really think I'm changing anything. I mean, the hand's insane. It's a one-lander, though. I feel like I'm supposed to keep this. I played 21. I mean, I don't... Dude, this is so dumb. It just feels like every hand is, like, so borderline. You just cannot open a good 7. It's so annoying. My last 7 was fine. It wasn't, like, exciting. It almost wasn't good enough. Whatever. Whatever. I'm going to keep it. Screw it. Alright, well, my hand is very, very good against Thoughtseize. They probably just have to take Swift Spear. I mean, this is a keep, man. I don't know what else to say. This is a keep. It's just a keep. And if I can't draw lands, I can't draw lands. But this hand is insane against the black mid-range deck. It's got 4 of the best cards in my deck in the opener on the draw. Like, I just cannot mull it. There's no way. If I'm not going to draw land, whatever, I'll lose. Like, I'll just keep losing to missing lands. But, like, on the draw, I'm over 50% to hit a land. I think I'm around 70. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to play with Fire this. I think it's definitely incorrect, but I am really tempted. I'm not going to, but it's tempting as heck. Okay, now I might actually do it. Now that I know they missed their land, I'm going to do it. I think it's correct now. It was not correct before, but now that they've shown me they don't even have another land, I'm definitely going to do it. Yeah, just a terrible play from the opponent. I mean, we needed it. I needed my opponent to do some silly stuff. All right, I'm going to Seek the Beast. It is crazy how bad I am at hitting lands. It is just comically ridiculous. I think I just go Kumano here. Attack for 3. But this is beyond just stupid. I mean, I'm literally playing 21. I'm up a land from when I got second in the challenge. I didn't miss a million lands when we played 20. I don't know what the deal is today, but I guess I'm just running like garbage. I don't know. I mean, we cannot catch a break. It's so dumb. I'm sure my opponent's just going to hit their land too after just throwing their Mutavault in the trash. Whatever. Go. Yep. My premium subscription's running out. Yeah, I know. Can tell. Yeah. All right. Can I draw a Pick Your Poison? I play 4 of them. That was pretty bad for me. But Pick could still put us in a really good spot, I think. All right, well, I can't wait to not hit a Pick Your Poison, but here we go. Seek it. Go ahead. Okay. I'm going to tap this. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't find a 4 of and 20 cards, so that just is a night. My opponent rips a land every single turn after just throwing their Mutavault away. Well, there isn't a next game, Genocide, because we're going to lose 2-1 again, so I'm 0-3 in the league. What an annoying day, dude. This league in particular really pissed me off. I cannot believe how badly I drew every single game. Every single game. I missed a land drop, like a critical land, every single game. This game, I can't hit a 4 of to beat this. 4 picks. I'm 20 cards into my deck, and I've seen 0 of a 4 of. Just nonsense, man. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. So dumb, man. Such a just frustrating day. Literally went 2-6. Like, a lot of my losses, specifically in this league, like, the other league was whatever. Our deck was pretty medium, but I mean, every game that I have lost, I've either mulliganed, my opponent has played horribly, and it just didn't matter, or I've like every game I miss lands. I don't think there's been a single game in the league where I haven't missed a land drop, or it was like pretty important to hit the land, and I'm up a land. I'm so furious, so pissed with this league. Like I don't even know. Like I almost want to just drop the league and then we just start another one tomorrow. I'm just so annoyed. Just unbelievable. All right, well, I'll see you all tomorrow. Appreciate everybody hanging out. And whatever, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what we play tomorrow. We might try the blue-white jewel deck tomorrow, although I don't know if that deck will be actually very good against Amalia or Vampires. I think it's Vampires that'll have game, but Amalia feels probably pretty hopeless, so I might have to rebuild it to try and beat Amalia, but we'll figure that out tomorrow, I guess. All right, we're going to hit up Rosemary. I'll see you guys next time.